know, Uncle Sam's gonna get his. I'm telling you, he's gonna get his one way or the other.
I'm a grown woman. I can do whatever I want.
What's up, guys? It's your girl L, just living. Welcome back to my channel. I don't know why I feel like I just laugh naturally when I say that. But anyways, guys, so today you're gonna run a little errands with me, a couple of errands. Not much to do today, but I already recorded this whole intro, but I recorded it the wrong way. I record because I'm using my phone and stuff, my camera today, and I was like, I'm gonna record it this way, like the 9x16, like Instagram and YouTube Shorts and TikTok. But then I was like, no, we don't do that. So I decided to change it up back to the regular way, as you can see here. However, I can't start my video with the 9x16. I need to start like this with that, but I do want to keep everything I said earlier because I don't want to say it all again. So insert video here. What's up, guys? It's your girl L, just living. Welcome back to my channel. All right, so today let's get into it. It is still the week of Christmas. Today's the 27th December, and I'm just gonna take you guys on a couple of errands. So I sent Z to school today because Mama had to get some things done around the house. Okay, and besides, we don't need to be getting him out of routine. So I did some cleaning. As you can see, we've packed up the Christmas tree. It's behind me. I'm just waiting on Papa to do his part and put it away. Okay. Yeah, so it is 2:45 in the afternoon, and so I'm not letting Z stay at school all day. I just need him to go to school because he likes school. He likes playing with his friends, and you know, he doesn't have any siblings. He doesn't have anyone to play here. He'll be playing by himself. Only child syndrome. And so I've decided I'm going to go pick him up early today. Yeah, so I'm going to go get my boy, and then I don't know what else we're going to. Well, one thing I do want to do today is make some donations, because today is the last day that the Red Crescent, for those of you in America, is kind of like the Red Cross. I think they operate pretty much the same way. It's the Red Cross, and so I'm going to be donating some clothes and things, because today is the last day, and all of their donations from today and before will be going to Gaza. So we're going to do that today as well before they close. So let's go. Okay, so now I'm actually sitting outside the nursery. Literally 60 seconds ago, the transportation team called and they were like, oh, we're going to bring him home earlier, like an hour earlier today. I was like, honey, I'm already on my way. I'll be there. I'll be pulling up in a minute to get my boy, okay? And so let's go ahead and run inside and go get him. Let go.
Drive in our car.
You want to drive the car?
Yeah.
You don't have your driver's license yet. You need a driver's license to drive.
I don't have driver. I have driver in my home.
Okay.
And
Look who's with me. It's
Mommy?
Zachy.
Mommy, you have big wheels.
Yeah. Are you going to say hello?
Hello. Hello, people. Hey, no dad inside the house.
Oh, really?
No dad inside the house.
Really? Where is Daddy?
It's going to work.
Oh, okay. What's up with your face? Why your face breaking out?
Huh?
Let me see.
It's broken.
Okay. All right, guys. So I am back home now, and the little one is knocked out sleeping for his nap. He fell asleep in the car, and he was like, "Get me to the crib, please, ma'am. Get me home." So I'm about to attempt to finish editing our Christmas vlog. It's been taking me forever, so I'm going to give myself an hour to finish editing, because today's the 27th. I want it to go up tonight because, you know, people just not going to care. You know, no one wants to see a Christmas vlog in January. So I'm going to give myself an hour to finish editing this, and then I'm going to go ahead and look through and see what clothes we're going to be donating.
You really get carried away, making mistakes, then you beg me to stay. Got me thinking on you like American tea. You got my mind in a terrible place. Act like you not used to staring. I met the nigga who thought for a place. Hey, this ain't the latest I can get on you. Send wires on wires on wires like Idris. Lucky that I don't take bad movies. Giving, I can have you on payment plan to your 150.
All right, guys. So I have 2 bags full of clothes. I didn't realize. I kind of knew, but I have a lot of clothes that still had tags on them. Like so many items are like brand new. I've never worn, but now they're out of style for me, or they're much too small and I can't wear them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and donate them instead of, you know, hoping that I lose the weight to get into them one day. A lot of Zaki's clothes, donated those. Papa's always giving his clothes away, so he doesn't keep things like I do. I keep a lot of stuff. I have things that I bought when I first got to this country that I've never worn. Okay, and I've been here 6.5 years. So I found a donation center nearby, so we're just going to go ahead and drop these things off. I almost thought I wasn't going to be able to do it because it says, one of the signs, flyers that I saw said it must be new clothes. Then I read another one that says new or clothes in good condition. So I was like, okay, some of these are new, some are just in good condition. Anything, you know, unusable at this point has been thrown away. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop these items off, and then we're gonna come back to the crib and do some self-care. Okay, so I just made it to the drop-off center, guys, and it's at a mall, and I call myself coming up to the 3rd level because nobody ever, I'm thinking no one ever comes to the 3rd level. When I go to the mall, child, I try to go to the 1st level and I usually get a pretty good spot, but I was like, you know what, I'm going to be carrying these big bags, so I'm going to go up to the 3rd level today. It's packed up here. Apparently everybody was thinking to come up to the 3rd level. Maybe the 3rd level got some action that I'm not aware of. Okay, because I have not been living in this particular area very long, so maybe, just maybe, it's something more going on here that I need to find out about. Maybe I got the good stores up here. All right, so I'm about to go inside first and just locate the place, and once I find it, then I'll take the bags in, because I don't want to be just kind of walking around everywhere with these bags, child. So let me go do that, then I'll be back. This is it. It's for monetary donations. Sheesh. All right, guys, so let me just looks like I'm gonna have to do a little search and see. Oh, I'm pretty sure it's, what time is it? Let me see if I can find a donation center somewhere where I can drop this stuff off, because they just taking money. You gotta swipe your card or you can put some cash in, but I got clothes. I got actually a couple of clothes. Beautiful. All right, so let me figure this out and I'll get back with you guys.
And my star right here, she got some boys for y'all niggas. So I'ma fall back in lessons. I told her shit for me. Sliming you out, sliming you out, sliming you out.
Damn, these niggas got me so twisted. You so real, but play on my line. I can feel what you're spending. I'm too much pride to let no burn niggas slide me out. Pull up, go right above mine.
All right, guys, it's a whole nother day in this thing. It's actually been quite a few days. I'm not gonna tell you how many, but what I found out is that the person who I got the information from about donating by a particular date, that was their business deadline. The business had their deadline of when they wanted to have donations in, but donations are ongoing across the country. And so I just been caught up with going from work to home. I kind of work very far away from where I live, and so I did some research and I found like different drop-off locations that we can go to, that we can drop off our things to. That's not like a main location, but you can drop it off here and then they'll take it to the main location or whatever. Also, they advertise for new, and then some of them advertise for slightly used. So in my bag, I have a combination of new, but I have a lot of slightly used as well. So I think what we're going to do is, you know, well, first of all, they'll go through it, they'll see what's new and what's not new, and they'll do with it, with, you know, what they will with whatever they have. But we'll also go online because they still have the online donations and things like that. So we'll also go online and give donations. And it got me to thinking, like, back when I was living in America, when I gave donations, be it monetary or clothing or whatever, we could write that stuff out on our taxes. Okay, I was like, dang, we don't really do that here because we don't have income tax. My salary is not taxed here. Which brought me to another question that a lot of people have about those of us Americans who live abroad. What's up with the taxes? So with that being said, I have decided I'm going to have a sit down with you guys tonight, and we're going to get into some things about taxes and living abroad. But first, let's drop these clothes off finally. Then we're going to go home, get a little rest, and I'll come back and we'll chat it up. Okay? Let's go.
I got some less to discuss all those lies about friend out here like you digging me out and I ain't even coming up.
Hubby found this spot for me. Actually, it's not far from where we live. It's like on the route. He was like, yeah, you gotta go down here, down here, down here, and he just kind of told me. So I think I see it up above. Hey, is this donations? Okay.
Now that you ain't about the shit you rapping about, and I can spend the whole remembering it down. I'm going on like a solo. You turn these hoes, you ain't cuddling. But with me, you know, doing all that shit. You turn these hoes, you ain't tricking off. But with me, you know, I'm gonna get it all. How you nigga get so carried away?
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I almost because I saw the clothes coming out of the bag, I almost took some of it back. Like, did I put that in here by accident? That is such a problem I have. Whew. I really could have donated more.
Tripping when that dick is barely foreplay.
All right, guys, so I am back, and I thought I would be sitting like with my green screen behind me inside my home, the space I've carved out to do my recording. However, your girl has been very busy, and I really want to get this video done. As you can see, I am sitting in a parking lot right now because my kid is in basketball practice. And I decided to take this opportunity to come and just kind of finish up the conversation that I was having, that I want to have with you guys about taxes as an American expat. So let's get the big question out of the way. As an American expat living outside of the country, are we required to pay U.S. taxes? Well, the short answer is yes. That's the short answer. I say the short answer because there are some different rules and regulations, and before I go any further into that, I will say that I am not a tax expert. I am not a tax expert, so if you are someone who is living or considering living outside of the country, I highly recommend that you seek advice from a tax professional. Okay, but the short answer will be yes, you have to pay taxes. There are some situations where you can get exemptions. As an expat, will you be audited? Can you be audited? Yes, absolutely you can. Once you leave the country, you actually are at a higher risk of getting audited. Okay, you're talking to someone who knows. Have I been audited since I've been living abroad? Yes, I have. Did I win? No, but they got their money. Case closed. Okay. So definitely hire you a tax professional, because another thing that I found out since living abroad is that the U.S. has relationships with these different countries. Okay, and if you're making a certain amount of money, let's say you're making good money, okay, those banks they have a relationship, an agreement with the U.S. that they will report that information. So even if you're not reporting it, if you have an overseas account in some of these countries, the country I'm living in specifically, then yes, they will report how much money's hitting that bank account. So you're trying to be slick, don't try to be slick with it. Do right. File your exemptions if you need to file your exemptions, because you know Uncle Sam's gonna get his. I'm telling you, he's gonna get his one way or the other. But you know, if you're not over here, if you're not making a whole lot of money, it's not, you know, they're not as watchful, or they're not really coming after you. You're not making a lot of money. But if you're overseas and you make it as what Miss Peach McIntyre likes to say, a big bag, a big bank, then you better believe they are watching you no matter where you are in the world, okay? Now, how much those taxes are is going to vary if you have to pay any at all. Everything, it depends. Do you have children? Are you married? All of those things are still taken into consideration. But please, please, please seek advice from a tax expert. With that being said, how is the taxing over here in the UAE? Well, when I first moved here in 2017, there were absolutely no taxes on anything. Okay, no taxes on anything, no taxes on our salary, no taxes in the stores when you go buy things, absolutely no taxes. We lived completely tax-free for about a year, year and a half, 2 years, something like that. And then there was the VAT tax introduced. The VAT tax is like the taxes on products and things you go in the store, but you don't really see it because the prices that are listed on the tag, the taxes are already included in that. So for us, it looked like an increase in the prices of everything as a consumer. Income tax. No, our salaries are still not taxed. Very grateful for that. Our salaries are not taxed. Our salaries are tax free. Okay, and depending on who you work for, like these government and public companies, your medical is covered by your company, your dental is covered by your company. It's not coming out of your salary and you're not getting taxed. Okay, so if you're ever wondering why are you over there so long, I appreciate not having an income tax on my salary every month, because Lord knows I moved over here single and I was paying like a whole lot of money in taxes before, because I was single with no kids. So you know, they were pulling out a nice chunk of your girl's salary. So to come to a country where they're not taxing your income, it was a nice little relief to see all of your money, I must admit. Okay, but you do want to be a tax-paying, law-abiding citizen if you want to reap the rewards of being a tax-paying, law-abiding citizen. I would like to sit down and do a little bit more researched and thorough conversation about the topics of taxes, but it was something that was just on my mind. I was like, hey, let me just talk about this. It's something someone asks me every now and then, but I would like to sit down and do it more thorough and maybe even interview a tax professional, because believe it or not, we have tax professionals over here, U.S. tax professionals. It's 2024, y'all, and so hey, everything's virtual right now, so even if it's not a person here, I could still communicate. You can still, you know, get in contact with someone who can help you with your taxes and everything from the U.S. But you know, it's a virtual world, everything's online these days. So if you have any questions like that, then go ahead and drop them in the comment section below, and perhaps I can set up an interview with a tax professional that's here in the UAE, or make contact with someone who is stateside, and we can get those questions answered. I think that would be a nice little podcast type of video that I can share with all of my viewers and people who are looking to live abroad. Okay, so here's one thing that I will share with you that was shared to me when I first came, and I was asking people, do I have to pay taxes? Do I have to pay taxes? And they were like, if it's under 6 figures, you good. Speaking of 6 figures, there is a new, recently implemented, or maybe it's implemented, there's a new tax on businesses who make over 6 figures in this country. They do have to pay income taxes, 6 figures and above. Also, if you getting more than $10,000 in your bank account every month, your bank is reporting to the U.S. I'm sorry to tell you, they're reporting your money. If you're getting more than 10K in that bank account you hit, they're reporting you. Okay, so just be mindful and be watchful of those sorts of things. All right, so just let me know some more things that you're interested in as far as expat life, specifically American expats. Give me your questions, and I think I'll be better able to kind of talk about whatever it is that you're curious about. So if you just drop the questions down below in the comments, or even hit your girl up on IG. I will be returning to IG at some point this month. I've taken a little break because I moved. It was a whole situation, and I had no internet service, y'all. I literally, trust me, I documented it. I had no internet service, and I got so used to I had limited internet service. Some things I could use, like so a lot of things were blocked, but like I stayed abreast of like YouTube and TikTok when I got a chance. But I have totally been off of Facebook. I've been off of IG on my travel page and so I just got used to not being on it. But I do plan to return at some point this month. All right, that's all I got for you guys right now. If you are a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much, baby. You the real MVP. Because of you, there is me, okay? And of course, if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Everyone, new or not, please let me know what are some things you want me to talk about. Let me know in the comments below. This year I want to be very conversational. I want to let you guys into my personal life just a bit more. So yeah, that's what's up. And as always, it's your girl L, just living. Love you bunches. Bye bye.